In the last video, we customized the Banshee GTS, which I said is 100% a buy, but today we are looking at a totally different car. We're looking at the Chavos V6, the Honda Accord. Now, it's a cool model here. The lights here at the front are based, well, the shape of it is based off the Honda Accord. And it's funny, one of the cars I predicted as well from the DLC prediction. But 1.4, I couldn't predict that, 1.4 million for a Honda Accord. Like, it doesn't look like a lot of money in GTA. But look at what this car is. It does come with missile lock-on jammers. That's, I guess, a good thing. I like to see my money going to use right there. And if anyone hasn't seen any other videos on the DLC, we do have the Jester RR widebody. We have the Banshee GTS, which you just saw. We have the Accord and no other vehicles except police vehicles. Which we do have two new police cars, which I really am getting a bit fed up of them bringing out in every DLC. Look, they make probably a lot of money. And that's why they keep releasing them. But sorry to ruin the flow of this video. This video, we've got... Okay. The rear of this car looks a lot more like the 2016 Accord. I guess the front's more of a 2016 Accord too. But I'm hoping this has got some nice modifications. The exhaust is big bore exhaust. They look quite nice. But let's see why this is worth 1.4 million. So you can take this to the agency workshop and get lock-on jammers. And it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Okay, there's one thing we need to be able to do with this car, and that is lower it. Let's see if that's a possible option. Oh, I'm so stupid. Did I just do that? Right, let's try that again with a gun. But like I did say in the video that, you know, a Honda Accord, Camry, a newer Camry would come out just because they need to bring out more civilian cars. And it looks like that's exactly what they did. Bringing out on Honda Accord, like it doesn't lower. Hoping there's a slammed option for this, because with a lot of cars like this, I mean, that's the first option I have to check now. If this thing can get slammed. Okay, pretty much slammed, I'd say, but not to how far GTA can go. GTA can like camber. I mean, they do camber the vehicle here, but they can camber it a lot more and make it fit a certain scene. Let's start customizing this car. And wait, have we not got any bumper upgrades? Got armor, brakes, engine, exhaust is the first option, which I like this stock exhaust there. To be fair, the stock exhaust on this thing looks nice. What is this? Octagons. I do like the sound of this car though. Hot ring exhaust and quad exhaust. That has to be some funny quad exhaust. I do like the big bore. I do like them. Grill. We have grill options. Chrome vents. Race grill. Ridge grill. What's the actual Honda Accord looking like? I think we need to add a bit of dense chrome in there. We'll just go with the last option. Hood. 18 different... Okay, don't get excited, Hella. You know what they do. They just make the same hood option in different colors. But, oh, we have got different... Okay. We've got secondary... Okay. We've got carbon of the same cutouts. Okay. 3 variants of the same thing. That's fine. We get loads of few other options. 3 variants of the same hood is fine. Like, this is the newer Type R kind of hood. But like these newer gen never had an actual Type R. But it'll be nice to make a Type R theme and make this car look somewhat sporty. We need to add some modifications to this thing. I need to make sure it's well known that I spent 1.4 million, even though I could never do that. No matter what I do to this car, no one's going to think it's worth 1.4 million. It looks like there's civilian cars on the street that look way more prestige and more expensive than this thing. Adding a livery might help, but I don't know what livery. Let's go through all the mods before we add a livery on, because none of these liveries suit the car right now. Oh, we got louvers. Okay, wasn't expecting that mod. There's no front bumpers or rear bumpers, but there's louvers. That is strange. It's very aggressive as well. Maybe we can make this into a track car. We've got rear diffuser actually, so we've got splitters too. So yeah, we'll be able to do some stuff with this. That makes me feel a bit better. Mirrors. Wow, we got like M-style wing mirrors. Yeah, just the same option, different variant, secondary, primary, carbon. Right, rear diffuser. They hang quite low, I must say, for the first few options. Okay, there we go. We got some better options. But I've never really been a fan of when you have a diffuser and it goes under the exhaust. I don't know how, what do you guys feel about that? Like, I've never felt great about a diffuser that goes under your exhaust pipe. Might just be me, but it seems like every single option here does that. And I do want to go with something a little aggressive. I just have to settle with this. I'm not doing this car justice leaving it white. Okay, we've got carbon. Oh, we've got side louvers. Right. Strange. This car is strange indeed. The details in different areas. We got skirts at least. That's nice. And again, they're doing this thing where they're making it look like you have a lot of choice and a lot of modifications. But do you really? Do you really? 20 different options. Look at that. 20 different options. And they're not groundbreaking. I don't want to pick one over the other. But it's better than nothing. I mean, 17,400. It does conflict my thoughts on if it's better than nothing or not. Spoiler. Here, we're going to get into the interesting. Do we flick to the bottom to preview? Okay. I thought we were going to get something crazy if I flick to the bottom. But I guess not. So we have ducktail, which is nice. I would have wanted that. Carbon, secondary. Then we have another ducktail with a better cutout, to be fair. I like this cutout. And we have a carbon sport, carbon version, secondary version. Ooh, okay. Okay, I kind of like this spoiler. And then we have just different color waves again. Don't like that spoiler. Definitely does not fit. It looks a bit tacky there. We have a few options. Think I'm just going to go for the ducktail. Make it secondary. I might make it color match the paint. Sunstrip. Oh, that's a thin option for a sunstrip. They could have made it a bit lower as well, especially for an Accord. Right, suspension. We have to go for the lowest suspension. I'm going to put some nice wheels on this as well. Like, it's got some unique stock wheels, but yeah, these are the kind of stock wheels that you might want to change out. And I'm hoping that they don't make it tuck in the arch anymore when you go for a different option. I might go check this car out with low grips as well, because it seems like it's good at drifting. But splitters, we are okay. It's nice because I do like the stock bumper. Do we at least have some canards? I mean, I'm never really one to pick any, but the option for others will be great. And we do not have those options. We just have loads of splitter options, which I think this is the more realistic newer age modifications. The subtle splitters, not the full bumper changes. And I do think it's more suited to this car, but I would have really thought they would have added some JDM street mods to this car, at least like the headlight colors changing, but they don't have that option. Like maybe sticker bomb, but clearly they're just adding these cars just for GTA 6. I actually don't get why this car even has lock-on jammers. Yeah, I mean, I modified it. Now I'm putting the liveries on, and still, this car's too pedestrianized for liveries, I think. Like, yeah, if you put the spoiler on, you put the most aggressive splitter, diffuser, you can make this look like a somewhat track car, but it doesn't motivate me to do that. Right, okay, let's go drive this thing. Let's see how fast it is. It probably won't be fast, but Rockstar can surprise us. I do like the sound of it. You know what? I do like the width and the stance of this thing when you lower it. Look, there's actually poke. Whoa. Hang on. I was just deep in that whilst I was speaking. Look how much the wheels come. Have they? Huh? Because when I was on the stock wheels, they were not really. You know what? Hello. Don't shoot them. But when I was on the stock wheels, they were tucked under. But here, as you can see, now it's poked out. Let me just demonstrate what I mean. The normal stock wheels are dipped in so much, but when you go for different wheels, whoa. I'm taken back by that. Like, that's yeah, in terms of speed, I'm not going to lie to you, this is very similar to an actual pedestrian vehicle on the ground. Like there's some pedestrian vehicles that are faster than this. Remember, we're spending 1.4 million here. If you love Honda Accords, if you're a really, the handling is good. If you're a really big like JDM guy and you love your Accords, then clearly this should be a buy. I mean, the handling it's decent. It's not the best handling car in the game, but you can definitely tell it's a good handling car. I do not think you should buy this car. It's too overpriced. If it was like 500k, I'd say yeah, it's a good buy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully I didn't disappoint you guys with my reaction to this car. See you guys in the next one.